May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly Forex Forecast. We're looking at the pound USD. Pound USD. This is cable. And looking at this monthly time frame, what are we, what's our bias? What are we looking at? Got a break of market structure here, a high here after a sweep of liquidity, and then down. We have a break of market structure. That means we're bearish from that point, right? All right, until we break that high, we're just going to be bearish. That's it. All right, we have a pullback here. Great. Into what? Not a fair value gap, an order block here. A bearish order block. Price respects that order block, comes back up for another one, another tap at it, right inside of this same order block, and you can see that the market did one of these numbers. We swept, we swept down lower. This is an expanding wedge, right? We got that expanding wedge, and then we pushed up higher, right? And we swept more liquidity. Did not sweep that high. Aha, that one remains intact and protected. And then we dropped down further, doing what? Breaking structure. We broke structure again, broke that low and closed down below it, trading below this low. That means we're still bearish until this high is broken, right? What do we got? Price pulls back again, just like this one, pulled back, but did not break that high. We pull back, we make a high, we break that high, we're breaking another high. All of those are internal highs being broken, right? Internal liquidity points. But this high remains intact. This is the important one. We break this high, we go from bearish to bullish. You understand? Got it? That's a structural break there. And we haven't done that yet. So, are we bearish or bullish? Right now, over the last few months, it's been a pullback, and we are bullish in that, right? But what do we wait for after a impulsive move? We wait for the correction, right? And then what? The next impulsive move. That is the expectation. We should be expecting this low to be attacked because it's a weak low. Why? Because it did not make a new, it has yet to make a new high. Got it? So when a high or a low fails in its only job, it becomes a target of liquidity. Now, could we continue up higher and break this? Yes, we do. But is that the expectation in a downtrend? No, it's not. We make lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And we're looking at this as a potential lower high to make the next lower low on the macro level. This is a monthly time frame. All right. Yes, this is a bullish pullback. But what we wait for is for the pullbacks to end. Okay. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. During this time that we're pulling back, it's going to look like, hey, we're bullish. We've been bullish for a long time now until this pullback ends and starts the new bearish leg down. Hope you get that. All right. So what do we have here? Well, price did respect this bullish fair value gap here. Look at that. Tapped it once, tapped it twice again, and then we see the move up. And it created, let me make sure that's the right color. It created a new bullish fair value gap right chop. All right. Boom. All right. And that's a bullish indication in and of itself. Yes, this looks like consolidation. We've been chopping around in here. But you see the respect given this PD array, and it created a new bullish fair value gap. All right. And you see how the month is going, trading above the high of December. That is bullish in itself. Now, look at this wick. All right. I pointed this wick out, the same wick on the, let's see if I can get to it. Uh-oh. Apparently I'm stuck. I thought I hit the button and it didn't go. Okay. All right. Let's try this. All right. Euro USD had this wick here. And I said, okay, if we hold price at the 50%, we don't close past that 50%, we'll be good. the monthly is going past that 50% on the Euro USD. If we go back to the if I can get back to it, the pound. Come on, come on. All right, we are past that 50%, right? And looks like there's hardly any wick on this mark on this candle. I'm expecting that bullish momentum to continue to this high. All right, I am. So we have a bullish fair value gap over here that was created from another bullish fair value gap, and we are above two down closed candles, two bodies right there. That looks pretty bullish to me. If uh, uh, we may be able to break that high. Let's go to the weekly. Let me tell you something. Again, I'm going to say it again. Monthly, I am bearish. Monthly, I am bearish. Now on the weekly, a little different story. All right, we've been making making higher high, higher highs, higher lows for a while now. Look at that pullback into this fair value gap here. All right. And for weeks, we started to surge up. All right. Look at the bearish candles here and then how we overcame them, closing above. That is a close, folks. All right. And this wick here, we are above the 50%. Oh, we peaked above it, but we didn't close above it. Not yet. But look how the new week is opening. A bullish gap up. All right. I'm looking for a price to pull back, maybe to test this high here. And I'm going to mark that high at 1.3567. Maybe we pull back and gives us an opportunity for, come on, man. Making me look bad now, man. Gives us an opportunity to get in on a trade higher to this buy side liquidity here. I think we have enough momentum going into this week to to think that's what's going to happen. All right. Does it have to meet this high here? It doesn't have to. It may. It may continue bullish past that. But I think if we get up at these levels, this high and this high, we should be wary that the market may turn. All right. And I am looking for those opportunities. All right. Because we are still in corrective territory in my book. If we stay below if we stay below that protected high and maybe take this high, I believe there's a lot of liquidity up there for the market to find resistance and then start the trip down. I do, but right now I'm bullish on the weekly. I think we're going to get another bullish close on this next weekly candle to form. All right, if we go down to the daily, all right, now that should give you pause. I'm bullish on bearish on the bullish on the monthly and bearish. No, I'm sorry. I'm bullish. Let me check this doggone thing because I done lost my mind. All right. Yeah, we are bearish on the higher time frames. We are bearish there on the monthly. On the weekly, we are bullish. All right. We are bullish. All right. But this is still corrective territory because we have not taken out this high. And I want to mark that high. I'm glad I came back here. I want to mark this high. I think that is a protected high, and we're a good ways from it. This is the high of the trading range to this low. We'll slide it all the way out here, and we'll take a look at it on the Fibonacci retracement tool, and you can see that we are playing around the 786 Fibonacci retracement level. All right. If price surges past these highs, this high here, if we trade past, I'm talking about with a close beyond this high, we're going to end up going to these relative equal highs up here. All right. But I can see a scenario where the price takes out that high, and we have these descending highs here, which act as a draw on liquidity, as it did once we came up here. Boom, we took out this high, and this one, this one, and this one are the next ones. All right, into an area of fair value going up here. As long as we stay below this low, that high, I'm sorry, this pullback could end here. We could see a sharp move down, a bearish engulfer right around the 90, 85, 90% of this of this trading range. All right, and that would be pretty awesome. This is the kind of candle that I see preceding those kind of turnarounds. We're going to see a small pullback and then a push up higher towards these liquidity points here. I'm especially looking at this one being that's the first one. Are we going to get a close and a trade, and seeing the market trade higher than the 50% of this wick? I don't know, because it stopped short. It stopped sharply when it got here. So could we see a scenario where we see three candles take out this low? This would be the sign that the market is going to continue down for sure for me. This would be, if we take out this low, that'll be a change in the state of delivery. And that would be pretty remarkable for me. All right. If we get above this high and we get that sharp move down, then I'll be looking at taking out this low. Yeah, for sure. Okay. So that's on the weekly. Right now, the weekly, I am bullish. All right. And on the daily, let me get rid of this, clear that up. All right. On the daily, what do we got? What we can see is the 50% of the wick, how we stop dead there. Bow. That is something I'm going to keep my eye on. We got two bullish candles, Thursday and Friday's candles. If the market decides to close past these two, close past those two candles, I am looking for a pullback into this move, that move down, and then I will happily take a short inside of that. I would happily take a short inside of that. But right now, I am bullish. That's a lot of momentum moving up. And until I see a break of market structure, a change in the state of delivery, I'm looking for a price to keep higher, move higher here. Yeah. We got some news coming this week. FOMC, if I'm not mistaken. PPI, durable goods. Yeah, I don't know. I thought the U.S. definitely had a major event on Wednesday. Yeah, FOMC. I'm sorry, FOMC, and the CAD has uh, what do you call it? A interest rate decision to make as well. So I'm looking for higher prices going into Wednesday. We may see a pullback to Wednesday, and then we see a resumption where we go up higher. But I'm looking for a short term pullback. I'm looking for a short term pullback for an opportunity to get up to these highs. I think that's where we're going. Okay, so uh, be on the lookout for that. In my opinion, we may go up here first, and then we get the pullback. We'll see. We'll see. If it does that, I don't want to take a buy from here anymore. I'll wait for the market to come down and see what it would do with the area here. We may see a bullish fair value gap here, and that would be interesting to me. Okay, so uh, bullish indications. I will see you in the very next video. Excuse me for that interruption. The next video will be likely gold. Yes, I'll be going over gold. I'll see you there. May profits be upon you.